Hey there, welcome. So you've probably heard the headline recently and did a double take. Microsoft made a Linux distro? Yep, you heard that right. Azure Linux 4.0 is real. It's out in public preview, and honestly, it's one of the most fascinating things to happen in the cloud world in years. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Azure Linux 4.0 is, why Microsoft built it, what makes it special, and why this is actually a huge deal for the future of cloud computing and AI. Let's go. Before we even get to Azure Linux, let's rewind a little. Cast your mind back to the early 2000s when Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer famously called Linux a cancer. Microsoft and Linux were sworn enemies, absolute rivals. Microsoft sold Windows Server, and Linux was a scrappy open-source alternative threatening their business. The idea of Microsoft ever shipping their own Linux distro, that would have sounded completely insane back then. Fast forward to today, and the world has flipped entirely. Here's a jaw-dropping stat. More than 2/3 of all customer workloads running in Microsoft Azure, their own cloud, are running on Linux, not Windows. Let that sink in. Microsoft's cloud running mostly Linux. And it gets better. ChatGPT, which is powered by Azure infrastructure, scales across over 10 million compute cores, all running Linux. Microsoft isn't just friendly with Linux anymore. Linux is literally the engine under the hood of their most important products. So if Linux was already running everywhere in Azure, why build a custom Linux distro? Great question. The answer comes down to control, optimization, and security. When you're running millions of servers at hyperscale, using a generic off-the-shelf Linux distro is like using a mass-produced engine in a Formula One race car. It works, but it's not tuned for your specific track. Microsoft needed a distribution they could optimize specifically for Azure's hardware, their AI accelerators, their networking, and their security standards. Enter Azure Linux. Now, this isn't actually Microsoft's first attempt at this. They had earlier versions. Version 1 and 2 were internal. Version 3, called CBL Mariner, was available but only as a container host for their Kubernetes service called AKS. It was never a full general-purpose OS. Azure Linux 4.0 is the first time Microsoft has said, here's a real, supported Linux distribution you can run on a full Azure virtual machine for any general server workload. This is a landmark moment. So what exactly is Azure Linux 4.0 built on? Microsoft chose Fedora as the upstream base. Now, Fedora is the community edition of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, one of the most respected and well-maintained Linux ecosystems in the world. Instead of building everything from scratch, which Amazon did with Amazon Linux, Microsoft decided to work collaboratively within the Fedora ecosystem, take curated packages, apply their own optimizations on top, and keep the deviations minimal and documented. It's a smart collaborative approach rather than a go-it-alone strategy. Let's talk about what's inside the engine. Azure Linux 4.0 ships with kernel 6.18 LTS. That's the Linux kernel, tuned specifically for Azure's infrastructure. It includes deep Hyper-V integration, which is Microsoft's virtualization technology, so the OS talks to Azure's hardware extremely efficiently. And critically, it has built-in support for modern GPU and AI accelerators, the kind of hardware you need when you're training machine learning models or running large AI workloads at scale. This kernel is purpose-built for the cloud, not adapted from a desktop OS. One of the most interesting additions in Azure Linux 4.0 is a feature called Pylock. Python is everywhere in AI and data science. It's the language of machine learning. But Python's package ecosystem has historically been a security nightmare. You install one package, it pulls in 50 dependencies, and suddenly your supply chain is a mess. Pylock is a sandboxing capability that isolates Python environments and enforces signed package controls through Azure Artifact Registry. It's like putting a security fence around every Python environment running on your server. Clean, controlled, and verifiable. Now, alongside Azure Linux 4.0, Microsoft also announced something called Azure Container Linux. Think of these as two siblings designed for different jobs. Azure Linux 4.0 is your full general-purpose server OS. You get an RPM package manager. You can install packages, configure services, run traditional server workloads. Azure Container Linux, on the other hand, is the polar opposite. It's immutable. There's no package manager. Everything is baked into the image at build time. All customer workloads run as containers on top of it. It's for ultra-secure, regulated environments where you need absolute consistency. The immutable model is fascinating. Let's spend a moment on it. Imagine you bake a pizza. Once it's baked, it's done. You don't keep adding ingredients after it comes out of the oven. Azure Container Linux works similarly. The OS image is built once, baked, deployed, and never modified in place. If you need to change something, you build a new image and deploy that. This eliminates something called configuration drift, the gradual, messy divergence that happens when servers are patched, tweaked, and updated over time. For highly regulated industries like finance or healthcare, this is gold. Here's a fascinating behind-the-scenes story. When Microsoft engineers were designing Azure Linux 4.0, they initially considered completely forking Fedora, meaning taking Fedora's code and going off on their own. But the Fedora community guided them toward a better approach. Contribute back, work upstream, be part of the ecosystem. And Microsoft actually listened. Microsoft engineers are now co-authoring proposals for Fedora 45, contributing x86-64-v3 optimized packages motivated directly by Azure Linux's performance needs. That's a real, genuine upstream collaboration. The enemy became a partner. What does Azure Linux 4.0 mean for developers? Think about this scenario. You're a developer on your Windows laptop, and your production workload runs on Azure Linux in the cloud. There's always been this gap. Your local environment is different from production, which causes the classic "it works on my machine" problem. Microsoft has announced WSL support for Azure Linux 4.0, Windows subsystem for Linux. That means Windows developers will be able to run the exact same OS locally that their workloads run on in the cloud. Dev and prod parity. That is a genuinely useful developer experience improvement. Let's zoom out and look at the competitive landscape. Amazon has Amazon Linux, now on version 2023. Google has container-optimized OS for their Kubernetes clusters. Both AWS and Google have had first-party Linux distros for years, using them to optimize their own hardware, build tighter security, and reduce dependency on third-party OS vendors. Microsoft was literally the last of the three major hyperscalers to ship a general-purpose server Linux distribution. Azure Linux 4.0 closes that gap and puts Microsoft fully in the game. Now, let's be real. Azure Linux 4.0 is a cloud-only, server-only operating system. It is completely text-based. There's no graphical desktop, no fancy UI, no start menu. If you've used Ubuntu or Fedora on your laptop, this is nothing like that experience. This is a bare, hardened server OS. You interact with it via command line. SSH in, run your workloads, manage containers, that's it. And honestly, that's exactly the right design choice for a cloud OS. Every pixel of GUI you don't have is one less attack surface, one less megabyte of bloat, one less thing to maintain. Security is a massive focus of Azure Linux 4.0. Microsoft described the distro as hardened, meaning it ships with security baked in rather than bolted on. The minimal package footprint is intentional. Fewer packages means fewer potential vulnerabilities. Combined with Pylock for Python supply chain security, immutable image options via Azure Container Linux, and tight integration with Azure's security and identity services, the whole platform is designed with a security-first philosophy. In the AI era, where code is being written and deployed at machine speed, that matters enormously. The announcement was made at the Open Source Summit North America 2026 in Minneapolis, and there was a beautifully ironic moment. Jim Zemlin, the CEO of the Linux Foundation, was on stage and said, I'm paraphrasing, When Microsoft joined the Linux Foundation, people thought it was some conspiracy to undermine open source. And now, here you are announcing your own Linux distro. That's amazing. The audience laughed, and honestly, it's a remarkable moment in tech history. The company that called Linux a cancer is now a genuine contributor to the Linux ecosystem. How does this affect you practically if you're building on Azure? If you're running Kubernetes workloads on AKS, you can now choose Azure Container Linux as your node OS for maximum security and consistency. If you're deploying general-purpose server VMs and want a Microsoft-supported, cloud-optimized Linux experience with RPM package management, Azure Linux 4.0 is your new option. And if you're running AI training jobs or inference workloads that need GPU acceleration and a leaner OS footprint, Azure Linux 4.0 with its AI-tuned kernel is purpose-built for exactly that.
One important thing to keep in mind, Azure Linux 4.0 being Fedora-based does not mean it's fully Fedora compatible. A principal software engineer who examined the distro flagged this clearly. The minimal package footprint means dependency chains that work on standard Fedora or Ubuntu may break on Azure Linux 4.0. If you're planning to migrate workloads, test your specific dependency chains first rather than assuming portability. Microsoft's docs and the public GitHub repository will be your best guides. The source code is public. You can read exactly what's in it.
Let's tie it all together. Azure Linux 4.0 is not Microsoft becoming a Linux company in some philosophical sense. It's a strategic infrastructure decision. At Azure scale, supporting ChatGPT, Microsoft 365, GitHub, and millions of enterprise customers, having a controlled, optimized, security-hardened OS layer gives Microsoft more reliability, better performance, and tighter security posture. It's the same reason Amazon and Google built their own. When you're operating at planetary scale, every optimization matters. Azure Linux 4.0 is Microsoft's answer to the question, what does the perfect OS for our cloud look like?
And with that, we've taken the full journey, from Microsoft calling Linux a cancer to Microsoft shipping their own Linux distro in 2026. It's a genuinely fascinating chapter in tech history. The key takeaways, Azure Linux 4.0 is Fedora-based, cloud-native, AI-optimized, security-hardened, text-only, and purpose-built for Azure VMs. Azure Container Linux is its immutable sibling for container-only workloads. WSL support is coming for dev prod parity, and Microsoft is now an actual upstream Fedora contributor. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. There's so much more cloud infrastructure goodness coming your way.